Guys, watch my pet go to. It's a lot of symbolism about the Kundalini energy and Jesus, the sun, the actual, sun on a sunboat. When he was leaving the church, the church is in your pineal gland, going through the spine all the way to the cervix area. That was the Kundalini serpent or energy flows from. Is activated from that area as well, and entwined from the root, or and then from the root meets at the solar plexus, because the solar plexus is the union of the sun and the moon. So and then so from the root, and they merge in the solar plexus, solar plexus, and then it goes all the way around the heart. So, and it loops back down. Okay. So when this happens, this is like, it loops like in three, right? The other four chakra that goes in the middle column, which is the Taurus column. Sorry, the Taurus column goes all the way to the pineal gland, all the way to the crown. Okay, that's how it, So you need to activate, the infinity serpent, which is the infinity serpent is a serpent of power. Okay, it's also called the rainbow serpent. And that why when it rains, because that rainbow serpent associated with water. That why when it rains, you always see when the sun reflects on this condensation in the air, it shows a rainbow. See the connection? So, and when you see that symbolism also on my pet God too, Jesus being on a sunboat, coming down this ocean or lake, right? He's on a sunboat, but he's been driven, by like his serpent. He's a serpent, the serpent of power, the infinity. You understand? That flows spinal fluid is your primordial water. Your spinal fluid is your primordial water that Jesus, this serpent or dragon that flows through. Like it's, remember when there was a war in heaven that the great dragon and was awakened and stuff, right? So that's what they're trying to tell you, okay? And it goes all the way to the bottom, to the root, and it goes back up in a loop. If you take infinity sign, which is the number 8, okay, you put it at the back of extend it from the root all the way to your heart, like around the heart, and you would see it would fit perfectly, right? They meet at the solar plexus. Solar plexus is with the union, where the sun and the moon merge. Okay? Activating this also is associated with the Orient Belt. Why they call it the Orient Belt? Why they call it the Orient Belt? Because it's a belt. The infinity is a belt, like it loops around twice. So it's a belt, And also, what called the Lyran constellation. Lyran constellation also, the Lyran are the DNA, structure of of God, pretty much, and the originals, DNA blueprint, and we are red. Lyran are red, so that is red is associated with the root chakra. So you need to strengthen your root chakra by activating the rainbow serpent or the kundalini, and you activate it also through frequency. So, for example, I'm listening now to frequencies 888 that associated with the rainbow serpent. Okay, it will activate this energy, and then this serpent will begin to go in a loop, entwined, like it's like you look at it, it looks like an engine, goes up and down, and that would begin to activate your chakra and begin to heal, and begin to empower you. It's like empowering your Merkaba. Merkaba is your vehicle. So it's your vehicle that you need to ignite, and in order to also it's a protection. It protects you against attacks. It protects you against a lot of outside sources or forces. Sorry. Okay, but also will activate the divine code within you. Okay, so that's the main goal. Your job is to do this because the enemy doesn't want you to do this, because once you have activated the divine code, you're pretty much unstoppable, and that's what I want to share with you, So watch it, he's in a pet by pet code 2. He's coming from the pineal gland, leaving the church. The church is your pineal gland because it has 12. No, it's actually 22. Sorry, 22. Okay, stars going down in a sunboat, being driven by the serpent. So basically, think of the serpent underneath the boat, carrying Jesus through the primordial water, down all the way to the cervix area, and then it goes back up, okay, in a loop. All right? So I hope this helps, and I'm trying to explain it a little bit how I see it, but you can leave me a comment in the comment section if you think maybe there's a better way to explain it. All right, I hope this helps.